blink and dropped frames, and then we got knocked off for I don't know how long, but we're back up. So I'm going to take a look. Hey, buddy. Mind link. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. Yeah. Baby, give me my hand back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It says couple hours. He's difficult to read. Okay. So, I need. Are you guys gonna move forward? Okay. No? So, I think you left them at the base camp. Yeah. Probably. It would probably. Yeah, it would be bad. It would. Yeah. Um, s- um, yeah. Yeah, you can give me a survival check. Um, this would be more survival. I like how I like how with a 1 you still got 7 there, Lilith. Um, Well, you were raised in the Underdark, so snow is not as familiar to you as dirt and stone. Um, so with a 16, you're not finding anything down here. Garrett did tell you that he was tossed off the ledge and fell down to here, which is why he needed your help. Yes, you guys healed him up. Were able to get his legs going. Okay. So, you guys going up here into a little bit of a perilous area. It is very zigzaggy up here, and the ledges are pretty thin. You're going single file. It's not a very hard investigation or perception. You know the only way to go around it would be to climb basically a sheer cliff to get up. Um, Faster would probably be the path, assuming that no one falls. Um, I mean, it's safe enough. Nothing falls when you toss the ball. Okay. Lilith, you did use one of your wild shapes last week. I noticed that you didn't check it off, but you did use one to be a lizard for the climbing earlier on. So if you do want to change into a lizard again, that's going to use your last wild shape for the day. But otherwise, you can try to climb as just normal halfling Lilith. Yeah. As far as you can tell, it's sturdy enough. It's a ways. Oh, it's long. It's kind of snaking back and forth. So basically, yeah. You guys, it's a tight path. If you're going to climb, you're going to be going up sheer cliff to the path, and then up sheer cliff to the path, and up sheer cliff back to the path. Okay. In that case, I will need athletics checks from everyone. This is going to be a group check. So we basically need majority win. You can. Yeah. Those little leashes. Well, Iggy's already got a little papoose connected to Hot Rod. Yes, Hot Rod would be the one to roll instead of you. Whew. So he's got +6 there. Okay, so the target for the group is 10, so you guys blew past it. You got those pythons in, and you're easily going up it. Yeah. And you left Garrett behind, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you did. You used 5, and someone else healed him. And it brought him up to a total of 11 out of 16. So, yeah. So, then, oh, I haven't touched this map for a little while, so I forgot that I need to add Stiff Steve and Hot Rod. So add Hot Rod and Stiff Steve. Okay, so you did heal Hot Rod, right? Okay, so full? Okay. All right. So, let's move you guys to here. And I need to do some barriers for him. And then I think I can give him his... Yes, there we go. All right, so this is you guys, you're getting up at the top of the path where it finally widens out, and with Hot Rod leading the way because he's the only one with light, you do see the entrance to a cave. There are tracks. They um you probably wouldn't be able to say for sure because you haven't come across a Yeti before. But it's safe to say since they are like Bigfoot sized, too big for me to fit in my camera here. They're Bigfoot sized, and they have like large claws on the end of each toe. This is snow here. Um, yeah, you could give me. I'd say that's more of a nature check. Oh, still pretty good. Um, as far as you are aware, they aren't especially vulnerable to anything, but you do know that they are completely immune to the cold. Whether it's weather or magic, it doesn't affect them. Um, it may trigger a an avalanche a little lower down, but from where you are you don't think it would really do anything. The cave looks extremely well built. Like it was not natural, it was dug into the stone. Conceivably. And right to your right is the edge of that sheer cliff. If it's lucky, it'll land on the, 5.5 foot wide zigzagging pathway down there. But um, at who? Oh, Garrett. Sorry, no. Garrett was lower down. All right. There we go. So, not as far as you can tell, but it looks like it was carved a long time ago. Okay. So let's do this. Basically, yeah. Yeah, you got ka-ching, ka-ching. get him to look around, and the cavern entrance does get pretty thin up here. So about 5 feet wide. You know how big yetis are said to be. It'll be difficult for them to squeeze through quickly, but they can still squeeze through. They just wouldn't do it fast. Okay. Okay. All right. And you've got that set. And what you guys gonna do? Okay. So, keeping in mind that you don't have dark vision. Nope. No one has dark vision in Icewind Dale right now. Okay, excellent. So, in that case, okay. Your scimitar does light up. It's 20 feet, right? 15? Okay. So. Yep, he can do that, and Lilith can sheath her sword. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. All right. There we go. And anybody else? Okay. And Severin, did you want a torch? Okay. So, torch. Okay. So, going in, uh, yeah. Oh, there's some very strong musky odor in here. Okay. Yeah. Very strong axe. One of those people who just head to toe axe. Yeah. So, okay. So, first off, coming in, you're seeing that this cave has a 20-foot high. Actually, you can't quite see the roof because of the radius of your light coin. Most of the floor looks like it's fallen away, forming a deep cavern that you can't see the bottom of. There is a rocky ledge up to. Sorry, let me see. Okay, so there is a rocky ledge to the right that yeah, sorry, yeah, there's a rocky-ish ledge to the right, and then you do see sheer ice to your left. Okay. You're behind. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So you head up this way, and you are staying safe on this rocky ledge. It's covered in like frost, but it's not icy. And as you're going in, come to tons and tons of bones, and some of them are still some of them still have bits of flesh clinging to them. You were you were told that one of the party that Garrett had brought up here was a Goliath, and considering the size of some of these bones that still have the flesh clinging to them, this one is the Goliath. How far is everyone staying? Okay, so you... So... So, how close are you guys going with following these ones? Following these two? Okay. The little bead. Yep. Okay. Yes. Okay. You turn it off. You are hearing some noise up ahead. One person. Um, um, mm-hmm. Okay. There was the other direction, the ice sheet. Yep. Yep. Okay. There are ball bearings there. Yeah, absolutely. Investigation. You can assist her. So you can roll again, and we'll take the highest. 8. Okay. Um, luckily, the important stuff here is not difficult to see. So, amid the Goliath's bones, you're seeing torn bits of hide armor, a great axe, and the skulls and bones of 3 goats. There's 7 niches cut into the walls that hold the frozen heads of humanoids, and one is, you actually see two that are dwarves. Yeah. You're not sure which one is the dwarf you were looking for because you were only aware of one, but there are two heads. Okay. No. You would not be able to make it up here. Okay. So, what are you guys gonna do? Okay, you're going up around this corner. So, as you are coming around this corner, you start hearing more noise. You hear scrabbling, and you hear a woman crying, and yeah. Okay. Okay, are you covering your coin? Okay. Okay. So you are moving ahead. There are steps leading down, and Lilith will definitely pass on this message. That's true. So, are you going up? And were you setting that trap, or are you bringing the trap with you for Hot Rod to use as a weapon? Okay, so leaving it on the side over here where the ice is. Okay. All right. So You are. There we go. Do no, there's nothing special here other than what they've already taken. There's a great axe. That's about it. Yeah. Well, um, are you going to keep the what's that? Okay. So the others are coming, and you get in, and you see a tiny, tiny Yeti that is bashing around this woman. Uh, you're gonna do what? Okay. So let's open up the encounter. I'll let you have an attack at the beginning, but let's get some football punting music going and roll initiative. Oh, I forgot to remove Garrett, so I will change Garrett to 0 and start. Yeah. So. So. You. Well, yeah, let's get your thing. Your attack. Yeah. Yes, that that hits the baby Yeti. It's it's pretty it's pretty cute. You kick it. Um, are you looking to kick it into the wall or just kick it away from her? As far as you can? Okay. Give me a strength check. You can do athletics. You can, yeah. Well, you are going first. Okay, give me a punch. Go for it. That hits. So, I'm gonna ask you, how do you kill this baby Yeti? How do you murder this baby Yeti? All right. Yeah. Oh, definitely, because it had 1 HP left when you did your second attack. So. You do. She roars in anger. The woman is crying and thanking you. She's beat to shit. Um, when you ran in as Severin's torchlight hit it, you saw that he was basically using her as a ball. She was just a toy for him to play with. It is. I think she's actually a halfling. Yes. So I need to. Oh. Okay. Use your bonus action. All right. Once we get to your turn, we will do that. So we'll let him. Okay. 18 to hit is. Yes, that is a hit. Okay. All right. You do 5 damage to her. You smack her, and she just grunts at you. Yes. So Lilith, you are running in and giving her a potion of healing. He is about the same size as Lilith. So, probably. Yeti down, yeah. Yeah, basically. So, so Lilith, if you're giving her a healing potion, that is 2d4 plus 2. Okay, so 3, so 5. All right. Exactly. So, um, so you do still have a bonus action, which you can use to turn into an animal, to wild shape if you want. Okay. So your flaming sphere actually isn't something that you shoot. You drop a big ball of fire. You basically so you would summon it into a space within a specific area. Yeah. So, yep. Okay. So there are, yeah, you can, I would suggest bringing it a little further away from, oh, unoccupied? Okay. All right, so let's go back to spells, and I want to flaming sphere. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere takes damage. Has to make a dex save and takes damage. Yeah. So we can move it over here. It, yeah, you can hold concentration up to a minute. If you get hit, then you have to roll a saving throw to see if you're able to continue concentrating. So, yeah. And I'm going to turn on some light on that. That is going to light through fog. Un- until you sign the contract with Bell to get the Eye of Vecna. Yeah. That was before you, Pat. It was acid. It was a potion, but it was a potion of acid, and just and then you guys hid the body in your bag of holding to get rid of it. Yeah. Okay. Severin, you are up next. Um, you can squeeze through because technically that square is not occupied, so you can get behind her. Okay. Like that? Okay. So keeping her from getting up the area there, up the little cliff edge. All right. And remember, your blade does let you cast a spell. 17 hits. All right. So, you give her a good slash across the back, and she roars again. Anything for a bonus action? Okay. So the woman just continues crying, rolled up into a ball, but she like looks very thankful as she looks at you, Lilith, and then looks very fearful, even though the others are beating up the mother Yeti. And she no, that ended up being way too complicated. So she is going to. Okay. Someone that can see the Yeti, so she looks directly at Golemov. I need you to roll a Constitution save. She just looks you right in the eyes. Yep. Okay. Okay, so you are fine. But then she goes to make 2 claw attacks against the person who killed her baby. So 21 to hit. So that's going to be 8 slashing and 4 cold damage. And then a 21 to hit again. So that is 7 slashing and 1 cold damage. What are you down to? You're down to 3? Oof. No, that was all three. The her chilling gaze was her first attack. So, Corbin, you're up next. You hear the sounds of battle after hearing a tiny squeak. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, he can get right next to her. She is too large. He can only grapple medium or smaller. But he can still hit her. Or he can heal Golemov. Yes. Oh, the end of her turn, yes. She has to make a dex save. And she rolls a 1 on her dexterity save. So, Lilith, give me your damage for your flaming sphere. Okay. So you should be able to just click that instead of that's all right. 10. Okay. And this time she screams in fear as well. And yeah. So what does Stiff Steve do? Okay. So PB is your proficiency bonus, which right now is 2. Okay. So mice tails. Yeah, the whispers. It was 4. So are you moving up? Yeah. Has to say range touch. Okay. So you're going to stay back in the other room? Okay. All right. Okay. And remember, it's only certain types of spells. It is necromancy, and I can't remember what the other one is. Cure Wounds is a necromancy spell, so you can do that one. Yeah, I know. It used to be a positive energy spell, and they split them up, positive and negative energy. But so, Iggy. is your bonus. Or no, that's his thing. So you're not using your bonus to do that. You're just expending one of your uses of it. So this was your action. You do have a bonus if you want to use a bonus. Okay. Okay. Hot Rod. Okay. So, Iggy. Okay. Go for it. That hits. This is very loud inside this cavern. Ooh. All right. And Hot Rod. Okay. That's a miss. That would even have missed the dead baby Yeti. They're called Yeti Tykes, by the way. That's what they're called, is a Tyke. Alright, back up to Golemov. Stiff Steve is whispering in your head. Oh, shit, did I skip Skamos? How did I miss Skamos? Yes, you're up. Sorry. Yeah. You cannot. Everyone else is in your way. Oh yeah, you can touch Connor. You can get right behind him. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. So it's got -4 to its next attack. Oh, saving throw. Okay. All right. So, Golemov. Okay. Oh, I forgot to reduce its health in here. 25 hits. Okay. that actually takes it down. Okay. Smack it across the head, and you hit it hard enough, you actually crack out some of its teeth, and she drops as the fire starts to burn her. You know what? In our first game, our one viewer that we had asked if you guys were the bad guys because you just went in and killed those goblins. Alright. Skamos, you're a little quiet. Is your mic far away? Okay. Alright. Oh, it's... How much would you weigh? Without any, stuff. Something like that. Gnomes are taller than halflings. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yep. All right. And Lilith, are you keeping that fireball up? Okay. It caught fire pretty easily. So you could put it out, but a lot of the fur has caught. You. She says, "There's a father." What was that, Corbin? Yeah, give me investigation. Okay, so you find a dog sled that's been pretty much shattered. Underneath all of the debris of it is a mess kit, an explorer's pack, and a lot of blood splattered heavy clothing. Lilith. Okay. Yes, you can. Are you gonna climb up the? It's only 5 feet up, or are you gonna go around through the hall that you came in? Yeah, where you were standing behind her, there's a little cliff that goes up. Okay, so going up that, there's a few steps up, and that takes you to the ice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And okay. And Lilith, were you gonna talk to this woman? Yes. She says, my name is Perlu Fishmonger. Um, yeah, I did come with the others. Garrett luckily got the father to run after him, but the mother caught me. Thought I would be a good um, toy. Unfortunately, she also was hungry and took apart Makingo. He was the Goliath, our fighter, and he wanted to come up here to prove himself worthy in his clan's eyes. Well, it's a mountain. It's just a mountain climb, we thought. And like I said, Makingo wanted to prove himself. Um, Goliaths are well adapted to the cold and lower, high elevations, lower oxygen. He wanted to get to the top. She she seems to be very, um, like, she doesn't seem like she's hiding anything. We didn't know there were yetis up here. We had no idea. No idea. He chased Garrett out. He might have gone after Asterix as well. I know she ran from us further up the mountain. Okay. She nods. I can walk. Yeah, I'm okay, I guess. She is looking very exhausted. She can't walk very fast. She says that would be Asterix. So, heading back down to our good friend Severin, who has left his desk, but surprise motherfucker indeed. I'm the only person you can hear? What? That's not good. Adrian, could someone talk, and Adrian, you can tell me if you're hearing them. Oh, try now. Weird one-sided conversations. Can you hear them now? Still nothing. That's weird. It's not Discord. It's got to be Voice Meter. So I'm going to turn off that and turn it back on. So let's go in here and pause this. So, could one of you talk again? So, hopefully we don't end up with another completely dead recording. Yeah, a little while back. So, someone talk again. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Try interpretive dance, she says. So monitor off. That's gonna suck if you guys. Yes, let's blame Amaretto. She did something to the stream. Do we have what, Skamos? Yes. I'm not sure if some of them are bots or not, but we have had 6 people follow us today. Apparently. Yeah, because I thought, Connor, you said that you were able to hear yourself at the beginning. Okay. So I just turned something else on. Is that coming through if they talk? You don't hear it? Yeah, there's always like a 15-second delay. Yeah. Damn, this has been good with all the baby killing and stuff. I don't know. At least you can hear me, yeah. I don't know why Ox isn't working. That is weird. So properties.
Not recording the audio that's coming through your computer, it's only recording your voice. It's working now. I can hear myself.
Oh.
No, can't hear you.
And what about now? Hey. Adrian and her husband say that it's working. The two sporks say it's working.
Oh, good.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I could hear you on it.
Excellent. Well, at least we got that fixed. And
should we do a quick refresher?
Quick refresher?
We killed a baby.
At least no one knew that we murdered a child by severely kicking it to death.
And had some good banter on that too. That's great banter.
Nobody brings up the baby killing.
Sporks,
it's only been brought up
if
15
it's
times.
all too loud because I do see it peaking. I just turned it down by 10 decibels. But in the meantime, while we wait for them to answer, Severin, you see a Yeti. He's still large, but he is bigger than the others. 22, 15,
How big we talking?
Big.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at him and be like, "Hey, dum dum, guess what? We just killed your whole family."
Do any of us hear him, Severin, saying that?
I'll yell it so they probably just hear it down the hall.
Because my passive perception is 15, so I imagine I could hear that.
20, 15.
Come and get me, you big stupid lug.
Start making your Yeti in heat
yeah, sure.
sounds.
Mating calls.
Yeah, the Yeti mating calls.
That's actually pretty good.
Wait, can someone turn into his dead Yeti wife?
Unfortunately,
you did that with the other girl.
Okay, sound level is okay.
I don't think. Actually, you know what? Could Scamcos could, right?
No, it is
Because he's a shape changer, right?
and it's large. He can only.
So maybe he could do the child.
Nope.
He couldn't turn into the baby.
Also a monstrosity. So,
I'm gonna whistle at him. It's like, "Come here, come on, come die, over here."
All right.
Here,
So
Come get me, dum dum.
we are going to then start at his turn. So
I caught my knees like I'm waiting for a dog to come to him. It's like, "Come on, dude, come on, come get me."
He is going to use his chilling gaze. So I need you, Severin, to give me a con save, which I assume isn't going to be too bad.
14.
14, yeah. You save, and then he is going to run at you over the hidden trap. So how do traps work again?
I think
Usually
they get clamped and then they stop and then they have to make a strength save to get out.
We never actually put it into the ground though.
Yeah, we did.
We
Yeah.
covered it in snow.
Oh, did we stake it?
Covered it with snow.
I don't think we explicitly said we staked it, but I assumed we did and then covered it with snow.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then there was a
I don't
shit
know.
ton of ball bearings there too, though, right?
yeah.
So he has the opportunity to go face first into it.
So a creature that steps on the plate must succeed on a dex save or take damage. He fails. So give me a d4 damage.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you just do it.
Sure.
Okay. Three.
3. Okay. So he takes 3 damage.
And is he restrained? Movement to 0?
Technically yes, but considering his size, yeah, he is trapped for this turn. It stops him for the turn.
Alright, could I cast Moonbeam on him?
He can use his action though to break out of it.
That's true. He uses Chilling Gaze.
Was his Chilling Gaze an action though?
He has multi-attack, so Chilling Gaze and 2 claws. So he will use it in place of his 2 claws to make a strength check, which shouldn't be too difficult unless he rolls as poorly as he did for the save, which he does. So he doesn't get it off yet. And we're starting with him in the initiative order, so I'm using the same numbers, and it is going to Severin.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, let me just... Moonbeam! Here, where is it on my spells? Pale beam of silvery light comes down when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Okay. So as soon as I cast it, does he instantly take damage from it?
Yes. That's how I've always ruled it.
Okay. And then I'm just roll the damage for it, and then he has to save against 14.
Alright.
Con save.
So, Moonbeam. Okay, so it is 5 feet, and
he has to, it's 7 damage, so if he saves, it's half that.
okay. So, yeah, he takes the full amount.
Nice.
Alright, and then I'm just going to leave it on him till...
And it's the enters for the first time or starts a turn, so he's going to take damage on his turn as well.
Don't forget the all the shit on the floor there.
Yeah, when he starts
He hasn't
moving
hit the
towards
ball yet. Where is my thing where I can take off my uses?
should be
Out of-
under.
It should be on the weapon itself.
Yeah.
After all the campaigns we've done, this is only the second time that a trap has actually worked.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm also not that surprised.
Okay. So.
And to be honest, if I wasn't down here, it probably wouldn't have worked. I would just
Yeah.
walked right by it.
He roars pretty loudly. You guys do hear him because he stepped on that and then got blasted. So, Corbin, you are up next.
All right. So. Oh shit!
So you.
I'm
are
up there around
way
the
up there.
corner there. I can hear he's pretty close there. Hey.
Yeah.
I wonder just a second here. How far is that? I can do a thunder wave, but then it's got to be within 15 feet around me. Phantasmal force is 60 feet, but I can't see him, can I?
You can see him because he's surrounded by light from the moonbeam. You can also get close enough to him to use the thunder wave.
You know what? I can do phantasmal force, and that's 60 feet.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
He makes
So I will do
save, right?
Yeah, he does an intelligence 14 save. So I'll phantasmal force. Basically just like he's in a bonfire, and it's gonna be 10 feet around him.
Okay. He is rolling so poorly. Like
He's not having a great time.
no. So he
He's
fails.
distraught.
He fails and he gets 3 damage. And then I guess it's gonna be pretty much, if he stays in that area, he'll keep getting that.
Right. Is it at the end of his turn or the beginning?
It has to do the spell save DC check.
Yeah.
The spell ends. The target is real turn.
Daddy.
Good night. Love you. Well, I don't know where it says that at the end of the turn.
Each round on your turn.
Each round on my turn?
Your turn.
Where does it say that?
Like way at the end.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, each round on your turn, the Phantasmal can deal 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay. So are you telling Stiff Steve to do anything?
Stiff Steve is going to come around and get in front of me.
Okay.
I don't have to keep seeing him to keep doing my Phantasmal thing, right?
Nope.
Because I could have walked around the corner there.
Yeah.
Actually, I would have left Steve where he was, and I would have went up and hid behind him.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about good to me.
All
Alright, I'm done.
Next is Iggy.
Can I see him?
You had been over here grabbing the Tyke and then put the blanket on her. So you
Oh,
are
right.
pretty far away.
And if I can-
But if you move 15 feet, you'll be able to see him.
If I can see him, I'm just gonna shoot him with my gun.
All right. You got a direct line of sight on him.
He's not prone or anything, is he?
No.
All right. 21.
Oof. That hits.
14 damage, baby.
Whew. So,
Get some high rolls.
yeah, you guys are having some really good rolls.
And the
And
Yeti's
he's
not.
having terrible rolls.
There may not be another avalanche, but that's cool.
And Hot Rod.
Hot Rod's gonna run in front of me.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And Stamos.
He's gonna actually wait.
Yeah.
He's gonna pick up the great axe and try to. I'm gonna tell Hot Rod to throw it at the Yeti.
Okay. So that is going to be dexterity attack with disadvantage.
What disadvantage? I can't believe you're doing this.
Oh,
Can't believe
let's
you've
see.
done this.
An 8 is my worst one. I gotta check his dex. I think it's only +1. 9.
9 is a miss. So the axe goes flying and into the pit.
Oh well. I hope it
That's a
wasn't magic.
I didn't realize that was a pit.
Oh yeah, that is a pit.
Huh.
You guys did not look down to see how far it goes, but Golomov's 5-foot radius light coin was not able to see the bottom. Oh,
Did I catch a glimpse of that axe? Was it really nice before I threw it into the hole?
it was not nice. It had half of a haft. The haft had been broken, so yeah.
That's why it missed, because it was unbalanced.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why it missed.
of course.
So
Yep.
Stamos.
I would like to move, so I have some vision on it, and
Okay.
cast Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh.
Alright, you
I
got
was gonna make a joke about that. Can everyone just cast all their DOT spells, please?
Yeah, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
What's the range on that? Is it 60?
60. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you're in range.
concentration up to a minute. So
Okay.
here we go. 8 damage.
Okay. And that one
So
doesn't have a save, right?
Nope.
No save, just damage.
So this guy's like thinks he's on fire. He's daggers,
He's
a
really a
moonbeam.
blender.
Okay.
He's just
There
having
we
possibly the worst day.
He is having a bad day.
This bunch of strangers came in, murdered his family, and now he can't do anything about it.
Yeah. He doesn't even know that they're dead. He just knows that there was a person in here.
I
He
thought
had a
Severin
long day at work. He just wants to come home, have a couple beers. Next thing you know, he's getting moonbeamed.
Exactly.
Just
Yep. And his family's dead.
Golemon,
Vanished
you're
in the
up.
shadow
Family's
realm.
dead.
Surprise.
So I'm assuming I hear the commotion. Do I know? I'm guessing did we have the time to exchange the knowledge that we could it's a giant circle basically?
That's up to Severin. Did you mention it?
Well, no. I just came down here, and then it was like, oh, it goes to the other side. And I just kept going. I don't think I said anything.
Okay.
Sorry. So then, I
You
guess
just heard basically the guy scream and me call him a dum dum and stuff from down the hall.
Yeah.
that's fair. Well, I'm gonna go towards from where I heard Severin calling him a
Okay.
dumbass.
20, 30, 35, 40. So that gets you there.
And how much more is it towards? You know what?
10, 15, 20 to get adjacent to him. And I didn't.
There's still ball
take
bearings
off.
there too. Do you want to run over those ball bearings?
No.
I'll just mention that to him. Like, oh wait, you don't know if we're going further. There's ball bearings. He's also kind of.
Just taunt him.
Yeah. Get him to roll on, fall on those
Just let
ball
him run
bearings
in.
into the
He's a
pit.
like-
monk. He's got good decks.
Yeah.
I did
I'm
a
just
sleight
saying
of
it's a
hand
gigantic ice thing, and there's also a giant pit beside it. So I'm just not
Right.
exactly,
Oof.
Yeah. If I move one more, can I
Elephants
Can I
don't
see?
fly.
him? Do I have line of sight on
No,
the?
you would have to move 10 feet further.
Okay, well screw it then. I'm gonna be a giant bitch here. I'm gonna move, or I'm gonna use my bonus or I'm gonna use a key point.
Mm-hmm.
Mark that off to use Step of the Wind. So I can dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to run up to the front of the thing there, the ice. Yep.
Oh, up to the
Nope,
front
not
of the
there.
ice. Okay.
Yep, just right there. I'm not actually gonna go onto the ice. I'm gonna throw a dart at him.
Okay.
These are like, these are more like
Lawn
lawn
darts.
darts. Yeah, they're more like lawn darts, not
Yeah.
darts. Oh no. 9 to hit.
9 is a miss.
Because
Damn.
the dart
One
goes into
hits
the
the wall
fucking.
beside him and drops down the pit on the left this time. Okay.
Those off.
And
Alright, and then I'm going to use some of my bonus movement left over to step back behind Severin. Because
okay. And then Lilith, you are
What am I
all
doing?
the way up here. What's that?
Yeah. How far can my crossbow go? Did it go? Did I shoot it across the thing?
So a crossbow has a range of 80 and 320. So you could move 10, 15 feet, and you would. Oh no, you'd have to move here, and you would have a direct line of sight to him, and you're within 80 feet, so you could shoot him from there.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
So I hit the roll the hit dice first, right?
Right.
Okay. And I got a 13 to hit.
13 is enough to hit.
All right, and the damage 4.
All right. And okay, so let's drop him down to where he is. Cloud of Daggers is the beginning of their turn, right? Or is it the end?
Let me read it. When it enters the spell for the first time on a turn or starts its turn. There.
Yep,
So,
give me
yeah,
damage.
They should also get Moonbeam too.
Yep.
A 15. Holy shit, that was almost perfect.
And give me the Moonbeam as well.
11 damage. Yes,
Wow,
to get
you
a
just-
14
He
save.
just got blown up, eh?
Well, he's past the point of saving throw because of the daggers. The Moonbeam does not get him far enough that he is turned into ash or a pulp, but he is dead.
Dude just walks around the corner and just gets annihilated.
You got vaporized in 6 seconds. It didn't even finish a round.
I was
He
considering.
literally died in 6 seconds.
I was considering making him an abominable Yeti, I was like, no, it's gonna be fine, and you guys just ruined.
We literally murdered him in 6 seconds. We murdered his whole family and him within about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we the bad guys?
We are.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna walk around the other way because I'm not risking walking on ice with the ball bearings. Okay, it's like a little ice bridge, and I'm like noping right out of there and going around.
Okay.
Oh.
You should see the picture.
Right? Yeah. That's not so cool.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god! All of the.
Can we drop that? Can we drop that in Twitch?
I don't think we can drop it.
I love the silhouette.
I can
It gets me so
set
good.
it. When we go into the credits, so it will start playing. Outer Venture information. Where's the folder? There we go. And
Foster the kick the baby thing from South Park was exactly what I was envisioning.
That's so horribly good.
I had to do it.
Sorry, I gotta look.
Oh, that's awesome.
okay. Oh, we got someone to be booted.
Oh,
Well then, it's not every day you kick the shit out of a child, so I guess. Anyway, guys, how are we gonna move these big old corpses? I kind of want to skin them and stuff. I feel like we can make money off it.
Yeah,
Or
we should probably take the pelts and hang the. Oh my god, we can hang all 3 Yeti heads off of our murder moose, and we'd be the most badass group of academics
Good.
we've ever seen.
academics.
Why don't you go and add a couple of those dwarf heads while we're at it?
Melissa, you gotta drop that picture from, I think it was the first or second episode that you did. I think it was just a pencil sketch of the Yeti.
Yeti before we even. Yeah. I have to find that one.
Should still be in the Discord. I'll see if I can find it. I got super
Discord.
scroll.
She just showed it on screen.
Oh yeah, I have it in my files. I just have to find it.
Yeah, cool. So, anyway, Yeti jerky.
There we go.
Keep in mind that they are
Could do it.
sentient and sapient creatures.
It's never stopped us before, right?
He's been
They're
tenderized
basically
well, though.
cavemen that you just killed. But yes. What is her name again?
Wait, can we use their pelts to upgrade our caravan carriage thing? Make it
Possibly.
super toasty?
We just have to get him out of here, though.
Says, please, we have to look for Asterix. At least make sure she's all right and bring her here to some warmth.
Yeah, we could put her inside this dead body of this Yeti. It's still warm as I carve into it. I'm like, look, you should hop into warm up.
Well, do you find a tiefling in the belly?
Oh, that's a good point. I just jump in there, dig in.
Oh
I
god.
found its stomach.
You dig in.
Is there tiefling in it?
There's meat.
There's
There's
Goliath.
meat in here.
Oh, you know what? I have medicine. Can I check these bones where the Goliath was, or the bones around what's her name, to see if they're tiefling bones?
Tiefling
Or goat bones.
would be difficult to tell outside of, or apart from a human.
Except for the skull, I guess, right?
Except for the skull, yeah.
I just dropped
or
the,
if they
the
were a
drawing
tiefling
I
with a
did.
tail,
Sorry.
you'd be able to find the tail bones. But what was that, Lilith?
Oh, I just dropped the
awesome.
picture. So I can add it to the end.
Yes. Oh my god, I love
I'll
that.
go grab Garrett. I don't because Garrett's just down the path that we climbed there, right? And it didn't take us very long to get along it.
It took you
I
a
think we
while,
should
actually.
keep going back
Oh,
up.
did it? Okay.
Wait, hold on a sec, guys. Hold on.
Let's go
I'm gonna
out
turn
and
to
go
the
up.
girl, the lady that we saved, and be like, "Why are you guys even up here? What are you looking for?"
We weren't looking for anything. We were just climbing the mountain, trying to get to the top.
Oh,
What's at the top?
that's kind of disappointing. I was expecting something cool. Okay.
At the top is
You're not gonna insight checker?
being some of the first people to reach the top of Kelvin's cairn. No one's
You know what,
tried it in,
guys?
at least 100 years.
If we get to
Far
the
Far away
top
from the top.
and that tiefling's there, we could throw her off the top, and then we'd still be the first people in 100 years to get
That's
up.
true.
Don't throw her off the top.
I think
Wait, no,
need
we
to
can't
take
throw her
her
off the top because then she would have got to the top. We have to throw her below the top.
Fair enough. All right. Let's
Yeah.
go up and get her.
Are we certain she's not in here?
You don't find any horns that aren't connected to the goat skulls.
If I take a
Um,
bone, I'm gonna light it up with magical tinkering and drop it into the crevasse here.
Okay. It drops for quite a while. It's about 80 feet deep.
Do
Is
I
there
see
anything cool down there?
any tieflings down there?
No.
Sorry, what are tieflings again?
Tieflings
Demon people.
are
They look like little devil
half
people.
devils.
And
Oh, yeah,
why
they
are
got
you looking for a tiefling? I forgot.
Choose
Asterix,
in the group.
The wizard, the third person in the party, was tiefling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
Oh, so
like
we only
super
found-
common.
We've only found the big guy, the halfling girl, and Garrett. We're missing one guy from her team.
Right.
Yep.
Missing
Oh,
one
okay.
person.
How far is the top from where we are?
It's a little ways, not too far actually. It's
Well,
There's no
let's
closer
move.
I have an idea. How about we
than
just keep
where
going?
Garrett was.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll
Let's do
follow
it.
you.
Just
Let's
go to the
start
top. We're
walking.
already up here.
Yep.
I'm
Let's go
following.
there and see if we can see anything cool.
Wait, what about the Yeti hides and stuff?
Oh, we're
What
gonna
cut
be here
off
when
is
we come
it?
back.
You can take care of it. Yeah.
I
Do
suppose.
your
Here
thing
we
and
come
we'll go
back.
up.
Oh, you guys want to go up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can stay here and start cutting them up.
But are we for sure there's only 2 Yetis?
Well, considering we literally obliterated them in 6 seconds, I'm not really that worried about them right now. I didn't even use I didn't even use any of my spell slots really.
By myself, I am.
Well, you got hot rod.
Yeah, I guess you.
They'll be
Just
here when we
scream
come
if you
back.
need
Just
us,
come
right?
with us.
Yeah. The corpses will
Alright.
be here when we get back.
Yeah.
All right.
While I'm saying this, you're watching me like pull out the arm of the little Tyke Yeti and measure it against my arm, and
Making all these measurements and shit.
Hey, that like give you some camouflage. That'd be kind of sweet. You can blend in.
Okay.
I bet you it'd make some real tender jerky.
Probably would.
There's a lot. Yeah, a lot of meat. 3 Yetis.
Yeah.
We could smoke it all. We should just buy a smoke. We should. Oh my god. We should start a tavern, have a smoker, and then that's what like our thing is. We'll smoke Yeti meat.
And it's called the Smoked
Yeah.
Yeti.
Yeah.
You know there's a
Smoked Yeti.
You know there is an abandoned tavern in Lonelywood.
It's abandoned.
Yeah, it was closed down. They opened it up just to do the trial.
Yeah, it had a very good lock on it, so I couldn't pick it.
Yeah.
Wait, why was it abandoned in the first place?
None
Enough
of
Never
people.
found out.
Hey, we should do that. Make ourselves famous.
Yeah, let's. Why not?
And you know what we could do with all the Yeti fat is we could boil it down, and I can make donuts with it. Fry it in the dough.
We're
Make
getting ahead of
fry it there.
ourselves. I don't
Oh,
think
Why
you
don't
know
we
that.
just?
Why are we
Why
tavern
don't we
keepers
just take
when we're
the Yeti's
academics?
little toe, and then you put it in that liquor, so every shot they take, it's the Yeti's toe.
Oh
So you have
yeah,
to drink the shot with the Yeti toe in it.
that sounds awesome. It'll be like mummified after a while.
Yeah.
Well, like I get
So
that we're
I'll-
academics, but eventually I just hit stuff. Okay. Like I'm not exactly the smartest guy. I just have a sword, and I'm really good at not dying. It's kind of how I got
You're
the
the-
job in the first
Look,
place.
I'm a
You're the
gentleman
gym
with
teacher, right?
20 intelligence, and this is like getting the restaurant that's already like shut down 5 times. It's a bad location.
I can dream. You have your 20 intelligence to rely on. You know what I got? I got not being dead. That's kind of like the only thing I got going for me right now, okay?
You have 20 intelligence, Ryan?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
super
Or
smart.
Iggy,
No.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
that's
Alright,
basically
let's do
I'm
something.
very
toughness unless you
wise,
get
but not very
magic
intelligent.
items.
Well, to be honest, I don't
Alright,
want to
Barb's,
open up
we're
a
gonna
tavern
go
here. I'm
for
just
it.
saying, like, it's just a cool thought, okay?
Let's do it. Well, let's just go up to the top. and
Apologize
talk
for
about it as
raining
we
on
go.
your parade.
All right, thank you. I
Guys.
appreciate that.
Are able to make your way up, and it's still a bit of a climb, but it's nowhere near as bad as the back and forth that you guys were going through earlier. You come to the edge of a vast and deep crevasse with nowhere else to go but down. There's a collapsed tent half buried in the snow near the precipice, and jutting out of a nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. And next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled in tight to her chest, horns protruding from underneath her fur-lined hood.
I'll go and hug her to try to give her some
Sounds
warmth.
like you're
I'll fire-
tiefling.
I'll fire a firebolt into the air like a flare.
She might be froze to
I
death,
don't
guys.
think she's. Yeah.
Does she
Me and
look
Steve
alive?
are gonna go hug her. Hug her to bring warmth back into her body.
You go to check in on her, and she is frozen solid. Her teeth clenched, her eyes are staring at those blue boots sticking out of the snow.
That's some.
I'd
Mount
like to
Everest
investigate.
I'm gonna take a look at the boots.
Yeah.
Well, who is that? Considering we were only missing her, she's got to have some good shit on her too. So let's start.
Yeah,
You know,
let's go.
defiling
look
the
at
We
body.
shouldn't loot this lady's best friend here.
But
I gotta
we-
make sure there's no
That's why
traps
I
on
wanted
her.
to look at it.
So, first was Lilith saying that she was going to look at the boots. You start dusting off some of the thick snow on him, and you find a dwarf that
With no
is
head.
headless.
Makes sense.
Well, we have
Yeah.
a couple skulls and heads. We could just try and test fit them and see which one works.
Right?
And is anyone searching these two bodies? Did you
Yes.
leave
Oh.
Perilu at the cave to stay warm?
Yeah, she
or
wasn't
did you bring
coming
her
to the
up?
top.
Yeah, no, she.
If she wants to come with, she can come with. Kind of just.
We're not gonna
left
leave her
her
there. She does. We don't know if there's any more Yetis. Otherwise, I would have stayed in the stupid
She
cave.
came with us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think yeah. I'm like, oh, you came with. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
As I'm
It's a
hugging
different
her
girlfriend's pocket.
cold dead friend, I'll try some sleight of hand to see if I can start pulling stuff out of her pockets.
Okay, give me sleight of hand.
Oh, natural one.
Oof.
You
You literally tell her right to her face, "I'm not taking anything out of her pockets" as you're doing it.
As I'm pulling things out of her
as you do
pockets
it,
and looking
you
at.
hear a snap as you
Oh.
break one of her fingers off.
I imagine too. It's like rather than put it back, you actually just like, oh, and then put it in your bag for later. You're just like, oh,
Put it in my front pocket, right? Like, just keep going, checking.
Are you gonna
Those
loot
already
the
like
body?
Yeah, sure. I'll loot the body.
Okay. So you find a potion bottle that is full. The liquid inside is completely clear. Actually, the exact way that it's described is the potion's container looks empty but feels as though it holds liquid. And you also find a leather-bound book.
Can I take a look at it, see if I can
oh,
read
it's
it?
probably your spell book.
Yeah, you open it up and it is a spell book. It's
Cool.
got a handful of spells in there.
Any spells I can read?
No, you would need to be a wizard in order to learn them.
Well,
Yeah.
frontier rules. Let's load it up, boys.
Yeah. Do we want to take the bodies down with us or what?
A little?
No, I think we leave the bodies on the mountain as like a
tribute?
an homage or a tribute to them.
Look,
she made it. She made it before we did.
Is this the
We're not
top?
at the top yet.
This is the top. Aside from like the sort of wall behind them that they were both camping around to keep the wind away.
We could try to just roll the body off the cliff
up there and then came down.
I don't think it's worth taking the bodies back. It's sort of like Mount Everest. It's more dangerous to take them down, right?
Oh, that's like just kick them off, throw them off.
Remember that one Simpsons episode? We could just use them as sleds.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
Can
is
I
there anything on the dwarf?
Anything on Mr. Blue Boots' body?
Oh, there you go. Let's do it.
Blue Boots, you find an empty wineskin, a frozen half-eaten block of cheese, and a miner's pick.
All right, not much, hey?
Not much.
How nice are these? How nice are these boots?
You're a leather worker. They're pretty nice boots.
I take them.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
gonna show Iggy
probably gonna have to cut off his feet
bottle.
for them. It's like frozen, like they're frozen to his legs. You just chop off his legs and just take his legs down to frost them later.
Hey Iggy, can you tell me what this
would they be
potion bottle
frozen
is?
to it? I can look at it.
Well, it would probably be difficult to get them off him because his leg isn't like soft and easy to move around. So he's frozen solid. So you would probably break the skin, if not the bone as well, trying to get it off.
Do they look magical?
No, they're just
is there like
finely crafted.
Is there like a little craftsman's like mark on it or anything that I can see?
Yeah, you would probably see someone's mark. Someone from probably someone from Waterdeep.
Oh, I go Waterdeep. This guy came far.
Not Waterdeep. These would be from Gauntlgrim.
That's pretty cool. Is Gauntlgrim still a thing right now, or is it taken over again?
No, it's still a thing. They're a nation state.
Gauntlgrim. Are they missing anybody famous?
Did he have anything else on him? Certain marks, tattoos, a talisman, or something like that?
Just a minor.
Are we at the tippy top, or is it like a little bit farther to go?
At the tippy top, basically.
Basically, you could climb about 10 feet to get to the tippy top.
I'll climb the 10 feet to the tippy top, and then like I'm gonna go down on my knees and then pray to my god.
Okay, you kneel down next to a broken flag that you see in the snow. If you dust it off, there is an actual flag, but just the pole is actually sticking up. And you pray.
Yeah, and then I'm going to take a small knife out, I'll take my gloves off and my equipment, and I'll cut the palm of my hand and let it drip onto the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Just part of my prayer.
Do you straight up get naked on top of the mountain?
It depends how naked do you want me to get.
We'll get as full naked as you want, buddy.
I will get butt naked.
Despite your resistance, you will take cold damage if you do that.
I'm gonna make sure that Stiff Steve is just close enough so he gets some whispers.
Hold on. Oh dear. Nah, I'm not gonna get that naked.
Did we dig into the tent and stuff like that was around here too? Is there a half-buried tent in the rest of the place?
There's nothing special in there. There's a broken lantern and sleeping bag.
Okay.
How broken is the lantern?
Like the glass is shattered and it's the metal is bent.
I couldn't use my my hammer of mending, could I?
You could. You'd probably need to get more glass. But you could fix the actual metal part and then just get more glass.
I'm just gonna fix it just because these guys are doing whatever, and I like to fix stuff.
And the dwarf has no rings or insignia at all.
No.
Can we like search around the area and see if we can find anybody else or anything? Like it's kind of strange for him to be up here by himself.
Well, I'll point to Deckard. I'll point towards the craftsman mark on his boots.
Okay.
They don't look like they were cheap. He might have been somebody important.
So since I'm good at my history and wisdom, would I know where that came from?
They're from Gauntlgrim.
They're definitely
said.
from
God.
Gauntlgrim.
But I should be able to know what places are going to be able to do that sort of thing in Gauntlgrim, you think?
Possibly. Severin, you did find a flag up there. It was buried under snow, but you did find an actual flag with an insignia on it.
I'll take the flag out. Do I recognize the insignia?
That would be a history check.
I'll help you. Because I was staring at you anyway while you were up there.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna ask. Who
good
does
thing
anyone
you sent Stiff Steve up there to fuck with his checks, though.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah. Shit, yeah. So, yeah, you get a negative on your fucking checks there.
How about I just first? I think I'm not gonna know, so I'm just gonna bring it down. And I'll bring it to Iggy and be like, "You're a smart guy. Do you recognize the
smarter
symbol?"
than you. Iggy.
And I'll give Iggy.
My history is a +6.
I don't have history or that. Unless it's magical, I got no idea.
Yeah.
All right, I'll bring it to. Okay, Corbin, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you knew history, okay?
That's all my guy does. I'm not like I'm a smart bard.
Sorry, okay?
14.
I just assumed Mr. 20 intelligence, okay? I'm sorry, I didn't.
I may not seem that smart.
So
That's all I'm gonna say.
with a
All right, I'll give you. I'll let you do the check, and I'll give you advantage. I'll help
Advantage. Okay, I'll do one more time. Boom. Okay, we'll do it the 14 because I got a natural 1 on the second one.
With a 14, you do recognize this as the flag of the Battlehammer clan, which is the ruling clan of Gauntlgrim. It was also not a flag, but carving in the outside, actually, the store that you went into in the Dwarven Valley.
You should probably take this back to them then.
We'll take both the dwarven heads too, I guess. So I'm sure that one
I already
person.
have them.
Okay, because those people that came in that were the dwarves really wanted us to go find the one dwarf anyway, right? That got his
Yeah.
head taken off. Yeah.
So we can take this guy's boots and then take the flag there.
I couldn't get his boots off.
Well, I'll take out my sword. And I'll just chop his legs off.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, how's our guest feeling about this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give her a little pat on the shoulder. I'm sorry.
And like you just see me, like I have like two hands on. I have my foot like right on like behind his knee. And it's like.
That'd actually be really hard.
trying to
It would be
break it
like
off.
I
jumping into
mean,
ice.
I could light a bonfire to try and thaw it, but that might take a long time.
Yeah, this
We're
is-
also not mutilating her friend's body. We're just mutilating a dwarf's
No,
body.
just a dwarf, and I like grab it and start twisting it side to side, trying to get it off there. I'm like, oh, these dwarves are built tough.
Be like, I'll go on the other side so you can be like a wishbone when we're trying to rip it apart. Eh?
Yeah. I'm like, here,
Going
you
for that?
pull.
I'll let
You
you do
pull and I'll chop.
I'll let you do an athletics.
Athletics? Can I let my Stiff Steve do the athletics?
I have a pretty good athletics.
Stiff Steve can grab it. You or
Because he gets a
he
plus
or
2
Severin.
plus he gets a +4. So
I have a +5 to athletics, so.
yeah. So can they
You just
both do
help
it?
Yeah, yeah, we'll both do it. How about we'll
I'll
do our
say-
own individual ones?
Yeah, we'll say make a wish. And then see what
Yeah,
happens.
I'm going back down the mountain with
I got a
18.
16.
Rod.
I got
So it'd be-
16.
18.
Okay. You do manage to get them off.
Nah, he got the bigger half.
You're right. I got the second leg or the third leg.
just dangling over there.
Right.
Corbin Deckard, just like his namesake Deckard.
Deckard is always one.
You must be related to that. That
I just like to
horrible
assume that all
monster.
those characters are related in some way.
Somehow.
It's just his
Sounds very
lineage,
twisted.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the lineage. It's literally you guys are all related somehow.
Twice removed cousin.
Yeah.
Or my guy
That's
just read a book and he's like, that guy is super cool. So
In my head
Like a
head
fake
canon,
name.
you guys are all related, and then there's like some sort of like island nation that
Of the
you guys are all
Deckards,
from.
lots of Deckards.
Yeah,
That is a
you're like-
probably really fucked up nation, right?
yeah. Well, like one of your uncles is actually the king of like Deckard Island, and then you're just like, you guys all just come from there, just different people.
When they get
So
extra
we-
crazy, they get exiled from the island.
I don't know if we get exiled. That's what you have to do. You have to go off the island and do some fucked up shit before they let you back in. It's like a rite of passage, right? What did you do?
Like a
Wow.
missionary.
Yeah.
It's where they go tell their stories, and whoever has like the most fucked up story like gets wins something.
That's pretty. Yeah. Everyone that has the best tavern story when they come back.
Like, you're like, I have to go back for Deckard Fest. What's that?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
right.
family thing. Don't worry about it.
It's just a family thing. Then H.H. Holmes would have been totally in those guys. That would have been great.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to our guest and say, if there's a keepsake you want to take from your friend, you should probably do it now.
Yeah. She takes a
I'll give her the
necklace.
finger I broke off.
She takes that and then puts it back with the body, and just takes.
How
the
did she
necklace.
find that neck? How did she find the necklace when I was looting the body?
It's not like a nice necklace. It's just like a leather thong with carved bone rune.
Ooh, would I know what rune's on it? 'Cause I'm totally rubbing her face too while she's doing it.
It is a rune that symbolizes Asmodeus.
Oh. You're a follower of Asmodeus. I'll say that out loud.
No, but her lineage traces back to him.
Yeah. Too bad she died here in a really cold place. Go,
No,
let's go down
hopefully
there.
when we walk back, we don't find any dragons. I looked at the sky,
Right there.
and no dragons, right? I know dragons like to be on mountains. I'm just not a big fan of them
Oh,
right now.
I did fire a flare into the sky.
You did,
Oh, Jesus.
but nothing
Oh,
yet.
Jesus.
Nothing yet.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the sky, and as soon as I see some dragonness, I'm just gonna start running.
Can I
No,
search
I mean,
around
if
to
there
see
was a
if there's
dragon
another
around
path?
here, that dragon
Right.
would ate the shit out of those yetis, so I don't believe there's
Yeah.
a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, you
Is there
never
like a
know.
hidden path or a hidden door or anything that we can find around here as well?
Oh no, this is solid rock.
There's nothing.
No.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, should we go skin those the yetis down there, make some jerky,
Actually-
and take a rest, and then make our way back down the mountain?
I'll take out like I don't know which one of my toolkits would have like a chisel and a hammer. Maybe my smith's tools.
Hmm.
I'm gonna chisel a
I
Flandel
know how
steel
to
skin
skin
rune
things.
on here.
Would Lilith know how to skin things because she's proficient in survival and shit?
Yeah,
probably
you
knows
know
how
your
to
way
do that.
around skinning stuff.
All right. So I might, when we go back, I think I'll skin the two larger
I
yetis.
thought you were
Gonna
a
skin the
vegan.
tiefling, huh?
I thought you
They're
were a
not
vegan.
animals. They're monstrosities.
They
I
are
was gonna-
intelligent creatures, though.
Well, I'm a leather worker,
They're like
so
He
intelligent.
wasn't that
I don't like
intelligent. He
you
died at
Yeah, she doesn't like us. She'll skin us.
I
I
can
have a
start skinning them.
feeling
You
we are
and
the
I, I'll
baddie.
take your pelt as well.
We
I'm
are the
assuming,
baddie.
yeah, because I'm proficient with leatherworking tools. I was assuming I could skin stuff too.
Well, I'll
You
help
guys can
you.
skin
Not
stuff
I
necessarily
mean,
together.
they
the
could try and
same,
kill us. I'm not gonna skin the
skills.
baby.
Very close, but not necessarily the same. You would be fine with tanning the hide and
All right.
making something out of it. She would be the one you would want to be skinning it, unless
So
you're
I'll need
proficient
somebody to-
in survival as well.
I'll need somebody to skin this baby.
Don't skin the baby. We can put it in a jar and bring it back to the university.
Do you want to stuff the baby?
We should
That's
stuff
actually, I
the
was gonna
baby.
say that's a kind of a cool idea. Stuff the baby, then we could take
You
it
know
back
what?
to the university.
Actually,
Well, then you're gonna have to skin it anyway, right? And then you put the fake bones and stuff like that in there. It takes a whole little bit of
I
time.
mean,
We'll have to take the whole baby with
I
us.
did want to have my little Yeti Kigurami, but I guess we can stuff it or, send it back to the university.
Like, do we have our own office at the university? Like, or do we all have our separate offices and then we basically
No, we
Yeah.
have like one of the unused like conference rooms, and that's it.
You
I'm
have,
pretty
you have
sure
a
it's in the
dank
basement by
storage room,
storage.
basically.
Yeah.
I have an
So we
office.
all definitely had previous experience with each other working in the same office then.
Well, not necessarily.
Like-
I'm extremely famous being Iggy, so I have an office on hold, but I chose to be in the Fringe department.
Right.
I got asked to join the Fringe department because I was really good at not dying, and apparently there seems to be an issue with people dying in the Fringe department, so they asked me to kind of just be there and like try and grab stuff and take it back.
Just try to
So
make
don't
sure
die.
people don't die because you don't die.
I'm
Oh
there
no,
for
no,
all the
I'm not
legal
supposed to make
trouble.
sure you guys don't die. They just said like to make sure to bring back the stuff. Like if I find any artifacts, told me to bring that back.
Yeah.
Not necessarily you guys.
No.
Well-
Your class is not dying 101.
Yeah.
That's what you taught.
I don't really teach at the university.
Exactly.
I kinda
You
just
don't really
for-
teach. You just
for one
stand there and
semester.
like just don't
Yeah.
die.
Can't we just send one of the heads back? And then you can do your little body, the baby Yeti suit?
I'm like
Like,
Indiana
you-
Jones in the first movie. All his guides died, but he didn't. That's kind of like my.
Well, it
MO.
depends how rare is a Yeti.
I don't
Yetis are
imagine
pretty
they're that
rare.
common.
We should still stuff the baby and send it back.
Wait,
Well,
should,
not just-
should we stuff the
should do
big
the
one
head.
instead? Because that'd be kind of cool.
I go,
Well, we just send
oh,
the head
right,
back.
and I pull the little baby Yeti corpse out of the bag and I give it to Golemov. So put that 40 pounds in your inventory.
Listen,
Oh wait. Oh.
Iggy, one Yeti is probably enough to make both of us little coats. So
Yeah, but this one is like fitted really nicely, and I like show. I'm like, look, it's just like perfect like skin suit fit.
It'd be like
I'm
a
just thinking
onesie.
it could be fun to have like maybe one of the full grown ones.
It's like,
like-
fine, take your onesie, and I'll like hand it back to him.
No, I'll do this. We'll get more money out of it this way. Also, it gets 40 pounds out of my bag of holding, which is almost full already of just garbage.
So while they're skinning stuff and doing that, are we taking a short or a long rest?
You can
We
take a
should
long
take the
rest if
rest.
you like.
We should take it. Well, somebody should go back and grab what's his name.
Yeah. One of us should go grab Garrett. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about
Well-
9:30 right now, so it's pretty
Ooh,
late.
how long would it take us to
We
get
could
to the
head back.
bottom of the mountain? Because we have animals down there and stuff. They don't want them to freeze to death.
You guys left, started up the mountain at about 2:30, maybe 3. So it's taken you 6 hours to get here.
So it's going to take us 6 to get back.
Yeah.
maybe we should stay in the cave overnight, rest, and then leave.
Yeah.
I mean, they're winter animals, so the dogs
Yeah.
survived. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that the axe beaks will be okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's go get that guy and haul his ass up here then.
Okay.
Unless that cat went down and fucking killed our axe beaks.
Yeah, actually, for how fucked up it was, I think our axe beaks were just toasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axe beaks are pretty vicious.
They're
Okay.
robust.
You were told to try not to bleed around them because it might think you're a meal.
I might eat a couple of the dogs then, but it's okay.
All right. So while
Probably
everybody,
will get hungry and they'll eat a sled dog. That's all right. Then we won't have to feed them.
It's like eats it like a rat, just like slurps it up one
I
bite.
mean, we left food and fire for the dogs. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I lit a bonfire for them.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll be warm and they'll have food. They'll be okay, I think.
Well, they'll be warm
So
for a
that
bit.
means axe beaks won't have to eat something frozen, which is kind of nice for them.
It's just however long the wagon will burn for.
Well, do we have time to get back down and back to town?
Not
39.
back to now, but we could. I don't know.
all right.
It's 9 already.
About 6 hours to get down there.
It's always
we-
really cold too.
Yeah.
If we are sitting around and they're doing all that stuff, I'm going to go and grab Stiff Steve by the face, get straight up close to him, and I'm going to cast Farsight.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at him. And so if this works, I'm going to basically be putting it into his head. I'll go, how can I survive this slab in my chest.
Okay.
The
Oh, I
birth of
forgot
the
about
slab. Yeah. And now I have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make a DC 15. Here we go, guys. Ooh,
Don't
boy.
forget, Steve adds to it.
Boom, 21.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
21 without his one on there, so 22.
So
Where does he take you?
where does it?
Where does he take me? Well, it's gonna be basically into,
His mind.
well, not really his mind, but kind of like his god's dwelling almost. So it's gonna be far, far away in another like kind of
shift
universe.
through dimensions.
Yeah, I'm gonna shift my brain and everything over there, and it's gonna be all tentacles and weird shit going on, and like all the mutterings around me like crazy.
Tentacles,
And then it's gonna tell me.
corners, angles that meet at weird angles and shit
That
like
don't
that.
make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And he shows you a vision within this mass of tentacles and angles. Something comes up, and you see a couple visions kind of simultaneously. One is of fairly older Lilith who casts a spell on your dead body, which
Resurrects me.
resurrects you. Then there is another one where you see a sort of an elderly gray-skinned dwarven woman who does something to the slod. You see your dead body and then the adult slod. She does something to the slod that alters it
Puts
into
my
your
soul
form,
into it.
into your form. And then the other one is it's you in basically a it's definitely not a surgery up in Icewind Dale. It is a very advanced looking surgery where the doctors are washing their hands before they start cutting into you.
That's nowhere around here.
Though you are still very much awake when they start cutting into you.
Advanced surgery. So I've got 3 options. I die, or I get surgery.
Yeah. You get surgery in a big city, which is nothing around here.
Fair enough. I need to find a gray-skinned dwarf woman.
Or wait some time for Lilith, assuming she survives, to learn how to resurrect a long dead body, which I think is only true resurrection, so 9th level spells.
Jesus Christ,
Ooh,
I'll be dead
shit.
for a long time.
Yeah.
And that depends if she even wants to bring you back too.
Who would not want to bring me back?
Why you gotta be
Well, maybe-
extra nice to me?
Well, none of you guys know this right now, so basically I can just be like,
Maybe just
Yeah.
Ray's dead.
He just like get out of it, turn around, and just give her 5 gold. Be like, you know what? You've been doing real good. Real proud of you.
Ray's dead, I think, is only 10 days, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 days.
Yeah.
It's a lot sooner though.
Yeah.
Would I know if there's any like if I did like a spell of healing or anything that could like make it not? Is there anything I could kind of do with my magic to make it not have such a solid effect? Like give him more time, essentially. Is there any way?
I'd have to find one of those beds like in Aliens where it freezes it for a bit, and
Yeah.
then I've got a little bit more time.
You could.
Mind
I'd say
spike it.
you could use.
Mind spike.
You could use 15 points of lay on hands every day to put it off for another day.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
wow, it's that close, hey?
What if I did protection from good and evil on him?
Well, you already tried that.
Yeah, you already tried that.
What if I
did Searing Smite and then just killed them?
Well, then I need
most spells
somebody
you
to
have
bring
to
me
be
back
able
to
to
life.
see it. You have to see it.
What about Healing Strike? So what if I hit him, but at the same time heal him? Or that can't. I'm just kidding. I'm just making.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Yep.
I've got a quick question here.
Okay.
Do I have to see them for a phantasmal force? I have to see him, or do I have to know where it is? Because if I can make the telekinetic or my mind connection with it, I can't do the spell in its mind there.
No.
Son of a bitch! Because then I totally would have just phantasmal forced in my chest, and then, because technically it'd be in this area, so I could just pretty much do it on myself. But then I'd be dying too.
Yeah. And it would want to get away from the area, so it would claw through you.
But if it's smaller, it wouldn't be so bad.
It would still hurt.
Depends on where it's clawing out.
And
through my chest.
Remember, it is like wrapped around your heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. So you gotta find a lady to give you a.
I need to find a gray-skinned dwarf woman. Which I imagine if she's a gray-skinned dwarf woman, she's either like a dark or bad dwarf, or she is a Salad herself. Okay, cool. So I'm dying. All right.
Well, another option I can do is I can. Give me a sec.
Are you gonna stab me through the chest? I'll say it's.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say I could use Valve and MD, but I can't see them, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it gave me advantage to stab you in the chest on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Iggy and I'm gonna show him that clear potion bottle. I'm gonna say, "What is this?"
Give me Arcana.
So what do you want, like Arcana?
Yeah.
9.
You got no idea.
Okay, can I
You
Arcana
look
it
at
as
it, you
well?
don't pick it up, you look at it and you say, it's an empty bottle.
Okay. Well, I will Arcana it then. Come on. Natural 20. 26.
Idiot! I knew all along.
Right? Yeah.
It's a potion of invisibility.
You're not that smart. Jeez. And that's why you can't see it, because it's a potion of invisibility.
Touche.
And I'm gonna walk away like I'm really smart when I just figured it out. Be like, oh, shit. All right. Does anybody want this book?
Oh, that'll be good.
And
Seller.
druids do the same spells as wizards?
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is this her book, by the way, too? Does it have like any notes in there, talking about her path, anything like that?
No,
Just
it's
a spell
just
book.
a spell book.
Okay. In the spell book, I'll be written.
Is there? Can I read it? Like, is there ritual spells? Can I identify what kind of spells they have in it?
So
I could.
She has. I don't think she's got any ritual concentration. No, she doesn't have any ritual spells.
Well, it's good to hold on to anyway. Lots of wizards like other wizards' spell books.
Yeah.
Might be able to barter it or something.
Yeah.
And
Alrighty, guys, let's make it and sleep in the innards of the dead yetis.
Okay.
Can I try to dominate the mind of the Salad through my telepathy? Or at least see if it understands language yet?
You give it a try. It doesn't seem to understand language yet, but you do get
I'll
the feeling
send it.
that it understands intention.
Okay, so I'll give it kissing emojis. Love. I love it so much. It is my favorite thing in the world. It's my child. And I don't want it to hurt it just as much as I don't want it to hurt me.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going for. And I hope
If you hurt me, I can't love you.
I can't love you if you kill me. So, but it doesn't know that yet anyway. So okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Now, what does my stiff Steve? Is that doing anything to it? Is it fucking with its head? Because I always have stiff Steve near me anyway, right?
The
It's
slot's going
probably hearing
insane
it
on the chat.
whispering, but it's from like sloths are from limbo.
Oh, they're from the same. Yeah, they're from the same kind of place anyway.
Yeah, limbo
Right?
is very. It's not the same plane, but it's very similar to that. It's a place
So it's
where
fine.
thought becomes reality.
I wonder if I could just put my mind into stiff Steve, and then we'll switch up, and then stiff Steve gets the chest burster, and I still survive.
What
In-
spell
in-
level is clone?
Clone, it's pretty high.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's another option is we can see if we can find a wizard to make you a clone.
No,
Or his
druids
own
can
self-cast.
druids can reincarnate. Just FYI.
Yeah. Reincarnate is 7th level, and it has to be 100
No,
years.
5th level.
It's 5th level. Nice.
Yeah.
Wait,
reincarnate
a
is
couple
actually
levels
lower.
No longer than
Reincarnate,
10
5th level.
No longer than 10 days, baby.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
So
Right.
is this meaning that you don't have 10 days?
Well, I don't think we got enough time for Ilith to get older and become a freaking 9th level or 10th
Well, we
level.
also know you're not dying right away, so
Yeah.
it's still a baby.
What
it's
level do
still
you
a baby
get
squad.
5th level spells at? Isn't it like 8? Still so
What is it?
So we want to collect Garrett if we can, and we're gonna long rest overnight.
Gonna do long rest.
And,
Excellent.
in the
Yeah,
cave.
then we'll-
Okay. And we are hitting 9 o'clock. Do you guys want to call it there?
Sure.
I
I
think
think so.
perfect
Okay.
time.
Yeah, it's a good stopping point.
Awesome. Well, Garrett tells you that before we quit, Garrett tells you that heading down to Caer Konig is the best bet once you guys have rested. It's the quickest way to get somewhere, and he can send messenger birds to let his husband know that he's okay.
You know what I was thinking we could do before we leave? Is like, so a baby Yeti is pretty awesome to be sending back to the wherever the hell we're sending it, right? The university. How about we almost jerkify it? So we'll like mummify it or jerky it.
Mummify
So we'll
it.
cook it.
Oh, like human
smoke
bodies?
It.
Where
So
they,
you
like-
have like
You're gonna jerk that Yeti type?
You can, yeah.
So like
mumma
Jamaican
jerkify
jerk it?
Yeah.
Jamaican jerk it?
That's like
Preserve
Would you like some jerk tyke?
yeah, jerk tyke. Because then that would be super rare. How many people would have a jerky tyke?
I think they want it intact enough to study.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say we want it, and the cold will keep it from decaying.
But the
too
thing
much.
is, though, we have to send it too, and so to be able to send it, you're going to have to preserve it somehow.
Yeah,
think
and that's
the best way
that's a school context problem.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
still think
you
it'd
know,
be really cool to
like-
jerk it.
Well, we could bring him like 5 or 6 things and be like, here's like 3 or 4 things. Put them in a bag of colding and send them back to the university and give me
Bag
some,
of oh yeah, because they got the bag of coldings. I forgot.
a bag of
about
colding.
We do have a
exists.
couple things. I have a little write up on Chwingas and a little like hologram of one.
that. Did we take down that flag with us? Because I think
Yes.
taking that flag and actually sending it back to the university as a relic as well. This was the first flag that was up there by this, whatever those guys were, the Battlehammer clan.
Yeah, and it still has the same logo as the shop we were at, so I almost
makes
feel like
sense.
if we give it to them, it might be better.
If we're based on like the old English like universities, they stole everything from
We just
everywhere.
take everything.
So that
Fuck.
makes sense.
True.
We could have even carved something on that tiefling to say that we were here, like our university decal or something would be on
Oh
our
my God.
forehead or
Well,
something.
there's a Findal Steelskin little carving thing there.
Oh yeah, you did say it was up there.
You know
Okay,
what
fair
else
enough.
we could do? Like back in the day, the English used to steal mummies and then turn them into tea and weird foods and eat them. So
Yeah,
maybe we
and
could do
paint.
the same thing.
Mummy White
And
is gone.
Maybe we can mummify one of the heads.
We could make mummy white. We have a mummy in the cart.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took him with us. I was thinking about if I could do with something. Well, from the one that got its brain eaten from Elfin Man.
One that went into a coma and never awoke again.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
That happened.
I got this.
The
I don't
one,
know what you guys are talking about.
yeah, the one where Hot Rod saw it, but he can't speak. So
I know what you're talking about. Like he weirdly, like every time like you're around, Hot Rod just gets weirdly close to you, just like stares at him.
He starts shivering. You hear the.
That's the one where I got the
breaking.
sword from him, right? I was just like asked if I could just have a sword,
Yep.
and it was bomb. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just taking this. It's just mine now.
But,
well, yeah, we better hope that nobody else from what's that dwarven place called? Sorry,
Gauntlegrim.
the either Gauntlegrim or the Dwarven Valley.
yeah, Hopefully nobody from Gauntlegrim comes back up here and sees that you desecrated their explorer's body.
Well, that doesn't matter.
As
we
I'm
actually
like
do some
crossing
of
the
the-
feet over it to get his boots off. What do you mean?
You should have might as well have just thrown him into the crevasse too.
Let's make some Yeti
Oh, his head
jerky
was
while we're
missing.
sitting there. too.
I'm sure like feet missing is not that big of a deal.
It was actually the Yeti too.
Yeah.
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 We had buffalo dwarf feet up here, okay?
Can I make
Foot
Yeti
Wednesday.
jerky?
You probably.
Well, there's
Can we-
plenty of Yeti. If you really want to jerky some Yeti, there's
Can we
Yeah.
get some
giant.
baby back ribs with the tyke?
They're so tender.
How much Yeti jerky can I get?
A
Couple
there's
pounds?
a lot of meat. You can get a lot, but
Yetis are
Can I also make a coin purse? Actually, I'll ask Iggy to make a coin purse from the male Yeti.
All right, I'll make a
I like
I'll
how
make
you
all
Yeti
you
is
put
coin
leatherworking
purse.
Male
tools
Yeti.
to make a coin purse out of its testicles. Friend.
Yeah.
scrotum
Can
coin.
we make some Yeti oysters as well?
It's a
I put
Yeti
that
Yeti
together.
scrote coin purse.
So Lilith does want like a Yeti pelt or a Yeti like sort of jacket.
Okay.
Would
I'll just
that
take a-
increase
Yeti.
my
I'll take a little
clothing
bit of the
cold weather?
butthole too. So
Yes,
that's where the
I will
drawstring
give you a
goes.
bonus to your cold weather clothing.
That's awesome.
Are you talking
So
about
it's-
like his
you got that
butthole where you have,
connected
like, a
part,
little
eh?
slingshot thing?
Yeah, the butthole is gonna be where the like the strings are for the coin
No.
purse part.
So you,
Oh my
you cut the balls off, you keep
Oh,
the tank with the
God.
asshole, and then you just sew them together, hey, and then open it up down like that, eh?
You
That's
just-
perfect.
You'll be
I
opening
love
up
it.
buttholes and then drawing the
Yeah,
drawstring
just
shut.
whoop, whoop. Well, it
How
naturally,
taut is his
thing is, though, it
intestines?
naturally-
He uses the rope for the slingshot. We're gonna
it
attach
naturally
to
wants to close anyway, right? So probably it's elastic, so it just keeps going.
Well, we're gonna be
Fuckers.
spending a whole day making Yeti crap here in the cave. It looks like.
Just making things out of the Yeti corpses.
So, like, if you make this
Yeah.
coin purse, you have to like spit on it first, just make sure you can get a finger in there to stretch it open before
Oh
you take
god.
it.
Okay,
Well,
well, I think
Wow.
I'm gonna-
Oh.
It's not alive, so you can go
okay,
and
whoa.
dry, right? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna feel a thing.
All right. I think we should call it there.
I'm
All
dead.
Actually, it probably would look pretty nice until you took a really close look at it.
Oh,
And then
God,
each
okay.
coin that you pull out of it goes.
That makes a popping noise every time. Is that what-
It'll give you it'll give
I can't
thieves
do it.
disadvantage when they try to steal from it because it's such a
'Cause it
tight
makes
purse.
it
Oh, it's a Yeti finger trap.
Oh.
The more you tug, the tighter it gets. I get it.
For somebody you don't like, you're at you're giving them the money and stuff like that. So you're taking us. Oh, so it's 5 gold coins, eh? Wonderful. I love this. I think I'm gonna keep this coin purse. How much do you want for it, there, Iggy? Because I'm buying it for sure.
I'll think about it. You'll owe me a favor.
Scrotum asshole purse. Yeah, wonderful. Fair enough.
We crossed a lot of lines today, everybody, and I'd like to say that we should probably next time keep it on the uncrossed side. We murdered a child, and then we took his dad and did some unquestionable Ed Gein shit to him.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's
if you would have
why-
got us, you would have done the same.
Ed Gein didn't do any, man.
Waste
He only
no
made
part of the
he had jars full of like vulvas that were tanned and stuff.
All right.
The Yeti probably would have ate your asshole anyway, so it's the same
Probably.
kind of thing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, that's us off the spot, so that's what they go for first, right?
Get
That's
his
true,
head right
actually.
up in there, eh?
Right to the cat.
Or unless you wanted, unless you want to,
15 plus,
We're-
like
unless you
We're
want to
already-
scrotum toque.
I don't know if we can get a ban for this, but someone might not like it.
Two?
Do you remember South Park when he had the scrotum jacket, the
Oh my
scrot
God.
jacket?
You could have a scrotum
All right,
purse
well-
or a scrotum toque. Your choice.
bye.
We'll call it there.
Farewell.
I
Let's
Go on.
say bye to our viewers. Interestingly, we're up to 8 now.
Yeah.
Last time I looked, we were at 6.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
But yeah,
We
if you're
Definitely share the
watching,
picture of the Yeti at the end, Brad.
I will
That we're
make sure to
doing
put
these
that in.
horrible
Yes.
things too.
Are we gonna get a drawing of the beautiful scrotum?
point
We
purse.
should
No.
definitely get
No, I'm
the
not drawing
scrotum
that.
purse. That's
Or what if it's a
that's
scrotum hat?
legendary item. That's a
No.
legendary item.
So
Fashion
I'm not-
Week.
if you are watching
Yeah,
on
fashion.
YouTube, please like and subscribe or dislike.
Probably got
because
demonetized.
either way
We get-
helps.
If we get 100 likes, Lilith will draw the coin purse.
All right, fair enough. If we get 100 likes, I will draw it.
Okay,
Oh no.
let's get some likes.
The
on
asshole.
this
Get your friends and family.
video.
You're gonna have to show my character with it, though, pulling a coin of the scrotum asshole purse.
God.
Or a
And
bill.
sometimes when my character doesn't have his harp out or something like that, and he wants to beatbox, he'll use it like one of those, like the jugs.
And I want to actually be able to do that with this.
If you squeeze it, it makes a little poot sound.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, let's call it
And that was
there.
where
Episode
Oh,
11.
boy.
Finally, there was a Yeti, and apparently there
a
are
legendary
more Yetis
item
up
is
here.
born.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will shut down our audio on here and switch over.
Before it's already too late.
just call it "There were Yetis," not "It was
There
the
were
Yetis."
Yetis.
There were Yetis.
Yetis,
Okay,
past tense.
So let's turn off B2 and